Summer, love, heartbreak, and secrets, all wrapped into one unforgettable season. Season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty has taken viewers on a roller coaster of emotions, and as episode 10 approaches, everything seems ready to reach its breaking point. Over the past episodes, viewers have witnessed Belly navigating complicated feelings between Conrad and Jeremiah, facing unexpected challenges with her friends, and confronting truths she had buried deep inside. Moments of joy were often tangled with pain, laughter mixed with tears, and every choice she made carried consequences that no one could ignore. Relationships have been tested, new bonds have formed, and past mistakes continue to cast long shadows over the present. Each episode built tension with careful pacing, teasing viewers with glimmers of hope one moment and plunging them into heartbreak the next. The emotional stakes have been raised, leaving audiences eager to know what comes next. Beyond romantic entanglements, this season has explored the delicate dynamics between family, friendship, and self-discovery. Belly's connection with her mother and brother has offered moments of reflection, reminding viewers that every summer is not only about love, but also about growth and understanding. Meanwhile, Conrad's struggles with vulnerability and trust have deepened his character, showing layers beyond the charming and complicated exterior. Jeremiah, too, has evolved, demonstrating that love can be patient but never passive when it comes to matters of the heart. These intertwining storylines have created an atmosphere where every glance, every word, and every secret carries meaning. As fans prepare for episode 10, the anticipation is not just about the next chapter in Belly's love life, it's about seeing how all these emotional threads will come together, unravel, or explode in unexpected ways. The season's soundtrack, warm summer settings, and moments of unspoken tension have all contributed to a storytelling style that is both intimate and gripping. It's a story that makes viewers feel like they are living through the highs and lows alongside the characters, sensing every heartbeat, every pause, and every glance that says more than words ever could. With episode 10 on the horizon, the energy is electric. Questions linger in every fan's mind. Who will Belly choose? Will the past mistakes catch up with the present? How will the summer end for each character? These questions are the perfect storm, setting the stage for a finale that promises to be unforgettable, full of surprises, revelations, and the emotional payoffs viewers have been waiting for. As the countdown begins, the story teases more than just resolution, it hints at dramatic twists that could change everything. Every moment leading up to this episode has been building a tension that will demand attention, urging viewers to immerse themselves completely. Episode 10 is not just another chapter, it's a turning point where choices, consequences, and feelings collide. It's a moment where love, friendship, and family are all put to the test, promising a roller coaster of emotions that will leave audiences both satisfied and desperate for what comes next. The sun is high, the summer air thick with anticipation, and every glance between characters carries the weight of unspoken feelings. Episode 10 begins with an atmosphere charged with tension and excitement, a summer that feels both familiar and unpredictable. The usual settings of sandy beaches, quiet summer houses, and hidden corners of the town now seem infused with a new intensity, reflecting the emotional state of the characters. Every location, from bustling streets to intimate living rooms, sets the stage for conflicts, confessions, and perhaps even heartbreaks that have been hinted at for weeks. The season's familiar warmth now feels layered with uncertainty, as viewers wait to see how relationships will shift under pressure. Belly's journey in this episode seems to carry more weight than ever before. The choices she makes, the words she holds back, and the truths she is ready, or not ready, to reveal will shape the summer's final moments. Conrad and Jeremiah both occupy spaces in her heart that have been tested, questioned, and pushed to their limits. Their interactions with her are delicate yet charged, revealing glimpses of vulnerability that contrast with moments of pride and stubbornness. The tension between the two is palpable, a storm that has been quietly gathering in every prior episode and is now ready to break. Fans watching know that a single glance or an offhand word could ignite emotions that have been simmering throughout the season. The episode also emphasizes secondary relationships and subtle emotional beats that elevate the story beyond romance. Family dynamics, friendships that have been strained or strengthened, and moments of self-reflection are all heightened against the backdrop of a summer that feels both endless and fleeting. The beauty of the summer setting is used to mirror the emotions on screen. Bright, warm, and inviting, yet capable of hiding shadows and secrets that suddenly surface at the most unexpected moments. Every beach walk, every quiet conversation, and every lingering glance hints at choices that could change everything. As episode 10 unfolds, the energy is electric with anticipation. Viewers feel the pull of the season's ongoing mysteries. Who will step up, who will step back, and who will finally reveal their true feelings? The stage is set for confrontations, heartfelt confessions, and emotional turning points that may alter the balance between the characters. The tension is balanced by moments of tenderness and reflection, making each interaction meaningful and every decision crucial. By the time the episode reaches its pivotal moments, the stakes feel higher than ever, promising a finale that will satisfy, surprise, and leave fans talking long after the screen goes dark. This episode is designed to blend the familiar comforts of summer with the unpredictability of love, heartbreak, and self-discovery. Every frame, every interaction, and every choice will pull viewers deeper into the world of Belly, Conrad, and Jeremiah. With episode 10, the story promises to reach a crescendo, setting up a perfect mix of emotional payoff and suspense that will make audiences eager for the next chapter, leaving them hanging on every word, glance, and decision. Tension is at its peak as episode 10 begins to unravel the tangled threads of relationships that have been building all season. Belly's heart is caught between Conrad and Jeremiah, and every choice she makes carries the weight of unspoken emotions and past regrets. Conrad, with his quiet intensity, struggles to express the vulnerability he feels, while Jeremiah's warmth and persistence create an undeniable contrast, leaving Belly torn in ways that viewers can feel deeply. Their interactions are charged with subtle gestures, fleeting glances, and conversations filled with hidden meanings, each moment amplifying the stakes. Every smile, hesitation, or pause becomes a reflection of the complicated feelings they all carry, reminding the audience that love is never simple, especially when the past and present collide. The conflicts in this episode go beyond romantic tension. Misunderstandings, secrets that have been kept for months, and the consequences of earlier choices start surfacing, creating ripples across every relationship. Characters who were once allies now find themselves questioning loyalties, while friendships are tested by jealousy and unspoken resentment. Each conflict feels authentic, grounded in the reality of young love and human emotion, yet magnified by the heightened stakes of summer. Viewers are drawn into the emotional intensity, feeling as though they are living each heartbreak, each confrontation, and each moment of triumph alongside the characters. One of the most compelling aspects of episode 10 is the way it intertwines personal struggles with relational dynamics. Conrad's inner battle between pride and love, Jeremiah's quest for honesty and reassurance, and Belly's search for clarity all intersect, creating scenes that are both heart-wrenching and deeply relatable. Emotional high points are meticulously built. A tense confrontation over a misunderstanding, a quiet revelation in a hidden moment, a sudden gesture of vulnerability that changes the dynamic in an instant. Each scene is layered, ensuring that every choice has consequences that ripple throughout the episode, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. In addition to these core conflicts, secondary characters add further complexity to the narrative. Friends, family members, and even casual acquaintances influence the unfolding drama, subtly affecting decisions and stirring emotions that could alter the outcome. The episode captures the fragility of trust, the courage required to speak the truth, and the emotional risks involved in loving openly. By focusing not only on romantic entanglements, but also on broader interpersonal tensions, episode 10 creates a rich tapestry of emotions that engages the audience on multiple levels. Throughout the episode, suspense and anticipation are carefully maintained. Moments of quiet reflection are juxtaposed with sudden emotional bursts, ensuring that viewers remain fully invested. The audience is left questioning what will happen next. Will past mistakes push Belly further away from the people she loves? Will Conrad or Jeremiah make the bold move that could change everything? Or will unspoken truths continue to cloud the path forward? Each twist, each revelation, and each heartfelt moment is designed to heighten tension, creating a compelling narrative that both satisfies and surprises, leaving viewers eager to experience every next beat. By the end of this section of the episode, the emotional stakes are at their highest. Viewers are drawn fully into the characters' inner worlds, feeling the intensity of love, heartbreak, jealousy, and hope. Episode 10 promises to be not only a turning point in the story, but also an emotional roller coaster that keeps audiences connected, invested, and desperate for the resolution that the upcoming scenes will inevitably deliver. The first look and trailer for Episode 10 offer a glimpse into the emotional roller coaster that awaits viewers, teasing moments that promise both excitement and heartbreak. From the opening frames, the energy is electric, with subtle cues hinting at the choices and confrontations that will define this chapter. Belly, caught between Conrad and Jeremiah, is shown navigating a web of emotions where every glance, every word, and every decision carries weight. The trailer emphasizes the tension, showing brief flashes of intimate conversations, quiet gestures, and lingering stares that suggest both vulnerability and unresolved feelings. It's clear that the episode will focus on emotional honesty and the courage it takes to confront the truth in relationships that matter most. Visuals in the trailer highlight both the warmth of summer and the intensity of emotional moments. Beaches bathed in golden sunlight, late-night conversations under the stars, and private moments of reflection all set the tone for a story that is both heartfelt and suspenseful. The trailer also hints at pivotal confrontations, where misunderstandings and hidden feelings come to the surface, forcing characters to make difficult decisions. Viewers are given brief but powerful glimpses of these turning points, enough to spark curiosity without revealing the full outcome. Every frame is designed to build anticipation, capturing the fragility of trust, the complexity of love, and the stakes that have been mounting throughout the season. Conflict is a central focus in these teaser highlights. Tension between Conrad and Jeremiah is palpable, as their rivalry for Belly's attention escalates in subtle but emotionally charged ways. The trailer captures moments of hesitation, unspoken longing, and sudden bursts of emotion, signaling that neither character will step back easily. At the same time, Belly is shown grappling with her own feelings and fears, questioning what her heart truly desires and how to reconcile past misunderstandings. Secondary characters also appear in fleeting shots, hinting at their influence on the main storylines and the potential for new complications. This layering of perspectives reinforces the stakes, reminding viewers that Episode 10 is about more than romance. It's about choices, consequences, and emotional growth. Music and pacing in the trailer amplify the suspense and emotional resonance. Gentle, reflective melodies accompany tender moments, while faster beats and tense visuals accompany confrontations and pivotal decisions. These elements work together to create an immersive experience, drawing viewers into the inner lives of the characters and the atmosphere of summer that defines the series. The trailer's careful balance of emotional beats, visual storytelling, and strategic pacing ensures that fans feel both nostalgia for what has come before and excitement for what is about to unfold. By the end of the trailer, questions loom large, and curiosity reaches its peak. Who will Belly choose? And how will the decisions made in Episode 10 reshape the relationships viewers have followed so closely? Will past mistakes be forgiven, or will they spark further conflict? The teaser ensures that every viewer is on the edge of their seat, anticipating each scene, each revelation, and each emotional climax. Episode 10 is positioned not just as a continuation of the season, but as a defining moment where love, trust, and honesty collide, promising unforgettable highs, shocking twists, and moments that will linger long after the screen fades to black. As episode 10 unfolds, the tension reaches its peak, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, hearts racing with anticipation. Every choice, every word, and every glance feels like it could tip the balance of love, trust, and friendship that has been carefully built throughout the season. The cliffhanger moments in this episode are designed to challenge the characters in ways they have never faced before, testing the limits of their relationships and the strength of their own hearts. Viewers witness Belly navigating not only her feelings for Conrad and Jeremiah, but also the consequences of decisions she has postponed, realizing that the path to clarity is never simple. Each confrontation and emotional breakthrough adds layers of depth to the story, ensuring that every viewer is emotionally invested in the outcome. The episode's final moments are a masterclass in suspense, blending heartbreak with hope and uncertainty with revelation. Viewers are left questioning the future of each character. Will Conrad finally open up and embrace vulnerability, or will pride and fear hold him back? Will Jeremiah's unwavering patience be enough to secure the love he has longed for, or will misunderstandings push him further away? Belly's journey, central to the story, is filled with uncertainty, as she weighs her own desires against loyalty, past mistakes, and the complicated web of emotions that surrounds her. These questions linger long after the episode ends, creating a powerful emotional resonance that keeps audiences thinking and talking. Secondary conflicts and subtle storylines also contribute to the suspense, ensuring that no character is left unaffected by the events of episode 10. Friends, family members, and even minor characters play critical roles in shaping the outcomes of key moments, adding tension and unpredictability. The narrative structure builds carefully to highlight the ripple effects of each choice, emphasizing that every action has consequences that extend beyond the immediate moment. By weaving together these multiple layers of conflict, the episode ensures that viewers remain deeply engaged, their curiosity about the resolution reaching an almost unbearable level. The cliffhanger is intensified by moments of raw emotion and visual storytelling that convey feelings words cannot fully capture. Lingering glances, trembling hands, and unspoken promises all create a charged atmosphere where the outcome is uncertain and suspense is at its maximum. Music and pacing are carefully calibrated to heighten the emotional impact, drawing viewers into the characters' inner worlds and making the stakes feel intensely personal. Every beat of the episode works to create a sense of urgency, compelling audiences to anticipate what comes next while leaving just enough unresolved to maintain intrigue. The final sequences of episode 10 set the stage for the next chapter in the series, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. The episode ends with a tantalizing mix of suspense, hope, and uncertainty, signaling that the story is far from over. Will love triumph over misunderstanding? Will hidden secrets come to light? And how will they reshape the relationships that have defined the season? The cliffhanger ensures that fans are left eagerly awaiting the next episode, hungry for answers, and emotionally invested in the journeys of Belly, Conrad, Jeremiah, and the rest of the cast. Episode 10 is not just another episode, it is a turning point, a dramatic crescendo that promises unforgettable emotional highs, shocking twists, and a compelling reason to return for the next installment.